Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Earlier today, Ledama Olekina, Narok Senator, shared a tweet. A tweet I want us to have a look, for it's going to help us build our analysis in this video right now. Senator Ledama Olekina, Kalonzo Musyoka will be back to Azimio sooner than later. The proposed chief cabinet secretary position for him is too good to let go. Mark this tweet. That's Senator Ledama Olekina. And the senator seems to be very sure that it's just a matter of time before Kalonzo Musyoka comes back to Azimio. Yes. So the question might beg actually, do you agree with the senator that Kalonzo Musyoka will be back in Azimio? That's what I want us to find out in this video, and also to have a look at some political implications of the Azimio team actually pegging their hopes on Kalonzo Musyoka. Yes. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. In the few weeks and months, Kalonzo Musyoka has come out as the most unpredictable Kenyan politician. You cannot just predict Kalonzo Musyoka's next political move. And actually, you cannot take Kalonzo seriously for what he says. Kalonzo has proved that he can say one thing today. Tomorrow, he's saying the exact opposite of what he said yesterday. So Kalonzo is actually very unpredictable, and you cannot take him seriously for what he says. As Raila Odinga was unveiling his running mate, Raila Odinga reserved a position for Kalonzo Musyoka. Yes. The chief cabinet secretary, a position that is to act more or less as a prime minister. Kalonzo is going to coordinate and supervise all government activities. And Olekina believes that that position is too good for Kalonzo Musyoka to reject that position. And as I talk right now, Kalonzo Musyoka has not come out in public to reject that offer. Yes, he has not rejected that offer. An indication that maybe he's also still thinking about it before actually makes up his mind. He has so far not rejected that offer. That is one thing we must know here. And also, if you look at the other side of the political divide, Kenya Kwanza Alliance, already there were shared positions amongst themselves. That position in the other side is actually reserved for Musalia Mudavadi, but under the condition that it brings 70% of the Western votes to William Ruto. A feat I know Musalia Mudavadi will not be able to deliver. That is one thing I'm seeing here. So in the other side of Kenya Kwanza Alliance, from where I sit, that position of Chief Cabinet Secretary is still vacant. It can be occupied by anybody, because I know Musalia Mudavadi will not be able to actually deliver 70% of the Mulembe vote to William Ruto. So William Ruto will be at liberty to maybe pick anybody for that position. And on this other side, that position has been reserved for Kalonzo Musyoka. And Kalonzo actually has also announced, yes, that is going all the way to the ballot. And if you look at it from another angle, it's commonsensical that Kalonzo Musyoka knows for a fact he will not win this year's presidential election. So I'm seeing a Kalonzo Musyoka who is just trying to position himself in the middle, so that if maybe the other side of Kenya Kwanza Alliance comes out as having an upper hand, Kalonzo can actually strike a deal with Kenya Kwanza Alliance for even that position of a chief cabinet secretary, because the condition that has been set for Musalia Mudavadi is almost clear. Musalia Mudavadi won't be able to deliver the 70% of votes from Western to William Ruto. So I'm seeing a Kalonzo Musyoka who is actually playing safe in the middle. A Kalonzo who, if he sees now the side of Azimio is now the heavier side, he might actually to just throw his weight behind that side, or even alternatively to the other side of William Ruto. Those are all possible. So from where I sit, honestly, I believe the Azimio team should actually not even focus on Kalonzo Musyoka. Let them not actually do their politics with Kalonzo Musyoka in mind. Let them campaign as if they don't have Kalonzo Musyoka. And I'm saying that because if you look at the Azimio side, before actually Kalonzo Musyoka joined them, Azimio team were largely performing very, very well. In fact, Raila Amolo Odinga was catching up with William Ruto in the opinion polls very, very fast before Kalonzo Musyoka actually joined them. Upon Kalonzo joining Azimio team, he actually slowed Raila's popularity across the country. And that is because there were all constant wrangles and quarrelings in Azimio. So it was creating a perception that Azimio as a team are actually not united. They are fighting. So Kalonzo actually just brought confusion into Azimio. And just look at even since yesterday, when Raila appointed Martha Karua as his running mate, you can see there is some kind of a euphoria that is blowing towards Azimio. And should Kalonzo come back and then he starts his constant quarrelings and wranglings, you might actually find Azimio actually now going down in terms of popularity. As I talk right now, I'm very sure and very certain that if a scientific opinion poll was to be done, then you'll easily find Raila Amolo Odinga way much ahead of William Ruto. Simply because now the Azimio team seems to be united. They are all campaigning towards a common goal, a common purpose. But with Kalonzo Musyoka inside, Kalonzo has actually been thwarting the alliance from inside. So Azimio team, should they do their campaigns as if they are not with Kalonzo Musyoka? But now, in Ukambani, for example, the best thing Azimio team should actually be doing, in fact, they should not be attacking Kalonzo Musyoka. Let them just assume Kalonzo Musyoka. The main opponent of Azimio is Kenya Kwanza Alliance of William Ruto. Let them focus all their arsenals on William Ruto and Kenya Kwanza Alliance. Anytime maybe they are going to Ukambani, let them remind or rather tell Ukambani people that they are still reserving that position for Kalonzo Musyoka. Let that be their campaign in Ukambani. Let the likes of Ngilu, the likes of the good professor Kivuza Kibwana, let them campaign on that platform. That, you know, as Azimio, we have reserved a position for Kalonzo Musyoka. The other side have not reserved anything for Kalonzo Musyoka. I'm saying that's the way Azimio team should maybe handle their campaigns going forward. But they should do it knowing fully well, or rather not factoring in Kalonzo Musyoka as one of them. That's exactly what I'm seeing here. And if they do that, actually, they might actually kill two birds with the same stone. In that now they will block Ukambani Nation from actually going to William Ruto, and actually they'll also be giving Raila Amolo Odinga some political mileage in Ukambani. And now even if you were to do an opinion poll in Ukambani, I still believe that Raila has some substantial votes in Ukambani. So he has just to be very careful on how he packages himself as he travels or other tours Ukambani. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, let me stop it there for today. But in case you've bumped here for the very first time and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to any other person watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible again, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.